Young and the Restless reveals the Newmans in crisis right now. It looks like Nick Newman is going to keep struggling after surgery. Claire Grace Newman's upset her granddad lied. Soon, even those that he loves are going to see that Victor Newman is to blame for all of this. The Newman family chaos is not going to stop anytime soon. More disasters are looming, and it seems like the whole family could be circling the drain. We're going to talk about how things get a whole lot worse for the Newmans very soon. Victor Newman's feud with Jack Abbott triggers family crisis on Young and the Restless. Right now, the Newmans are falling apart at the seams. They may lose everything, all because Victor had to go after Jack Abbott and Jabot. That's on top of the real, tangible danger that was already looming. Not just the drama that Victor caused, but he's making it worse with Matt Clark in Genoa City bent on destroying the Newmans. That was already bad enough, but then it got worse because instead of calling the cops, hot-headed Nick, Adam Newman, and Victor decided they would punish Matt themselves before handing him over to the authorities. But then he got loose and he attacked Nick while he was driving, caused the car crash, and then Matt got away. Now, Nick is hurt pretty badly, and his broken leg is just the start of his troubles. Thankfully, Kyle Abbott was able to snatch up Matt and tried to use him as a bargaining chip to get the AI. However, because Victor thinks he knows everything and was never going to cooperate with Jack for any reason, Matt didn't get turned over to the Newmans or to the cops. Newman Enterprises faces financial ruin from AI attacks on Y&R. With Victor distracted by the AI attack on Newman Enterprises, everything just went sideways with Matt. He is quite a danger still, even though he's not on their front burner radar. So far, Victoria Newman and Adam's damage control efforts are not stopping the AI attacking the company. They are going broke while they stand there helplessly. Nikki Newman already said that this is all his fault. Victor exploded and tried to blame every single thing on Kane and Phyllis, but Nikki knows better, and she called Victor out in front of the family for him taking actions that are destroying their empire, all because he despises Jack. That's the root of it all. Victor is taking blame, and he's going to take more. The Newmans are going to be broke if they can't sell things off faster. They may all have to move into Sharon Newman's little ranch house. Meanwhile, speaking of another Newman crisis, Nick decided to check himself out of the hospital against medical advice because he wants to recapture Matt and stop the family company from being gutted, but he's in no position to do anything. Nick was so certain he could get Phyllis to listen to reason and stop the attack, but basically Nick failed for the same reason that Victor did. Both of those men have hair-trigger rage tempers. Nick was absolutely livid with Phyllis and was making threats and carrying on, just raging in her face. A dangerous new path for Nick Newman and Matt Clark on Y&R. Like Victor, Nick was threatening to tell Summer everything that Phyllis has done and vowed to turn Summer against her mom, but that pushed her to the edge. Phyllis isn't going to back down. Nick was so furious he promised he would crush Phyllis and Kane. He doesn't have any leverage or power either, though, at this point. After that frustrating showdown that went nowhere fast, Nick was back at the ranch in excruciating pain because he should still be in the hospital recovering. He called Summer, said they needed to talk, and then he took several pain pills at once. We all know how pain pills work. Nick shouldn't have been taking more than one pill at a time. If it was Tylenol, fine, take two. If it's an opioid, that's one, right? Nick already said that his doctor had upped his pain medication. The Matt, Phyllis, and Kane stress is probably aggravating Nick's pain level, so I suspect another crisis heading their way, and that's going to be Nick getting addicted to pain meds. Claire Grace Newman rebellious as Victor's lies are exposed.
This week, he's already hiding things from Sharon, and that means Nick is in no condition to deal with Matt. And don't forget, that creep is a fentanyl dealer. I wouldn't be surprised if they bring that into it and somehow Matt manages to get Nick hooked on fentanyl. It's used in prescription settings, but even in that setting, it's highly addictive and dangerous. Plus, with Nicky's addict gene probably in his DNA, it's even more likely that Nick might get hooked on pain pills. But if Victor had made the deal with Jack, Matt would be out of their lives and things wouldn't be so dangerous. Let's talk about Claire now. She already ranted to Victoria about Victor lying to her face and denying he had Kane's AI program. Victoria was trying to say it's complicated, but it's not. Victor lied to Claire because he wanted to use the program on the Abbotts. Victor knows Claire got close to all the Abbotts and she cares about them, so he lied to her face while planning to attack behind her back. Claire does not take it very well when she's lied to, so she may cut Victor out of her life. She already pushed him away once for meddling in her relationship by paying Audra Charles to break up her and Kyle. So we've got Matt, who I am fairly certain is going to escape soon based on 2026 Y&R spoilers. We've got Nick on drugs, probably going to run out and turn to street drugs. Sharon's upset because of Tessa Porter and Mariah Copland's divorce and the Matt thing. Then there's Noah Newman, who is also probably going to go off on Victor based on spoilers saying that he finds out something shocking about Matt. That could be when Noah learns they could have gotten Matt back and everyone could have been safe, but Victor wanted revenge more than he cared about family safety. Noah and Sharon are going to be ticked. I think in coming weeks, we could see the whole family hitting rock bottom, but most especially Nick. Victor will insist all of this is not his fault, and he'll probably rage at any Newmans that dare try and blame him. It's about to get so messy, y'all.